I want to stop being the girl that shouts in our YouTube video. I want to be the calm, soft babe. Hi guys. But all of a sudden my microphone is not working today and the neighbor wants to do something in their compound, so whatever background voice you hear, it's not in our unit, it's in the other unit.
Go figure, you are the trigger. You brought me to obstructive you. We in the picture was bigger. We were beginning, but from the beginning, you were everything.
My name is YK, welcome to the Gist with YK, and in this video I'll be talking about the crazy struggles of being in your 20s. Let's get into it. Growing up, I used to see these big sisters, these big aunties in their 20s, dressed up, glammed up, going to parties, having their freedom, and I'll be like, oh my god, I can't wait to be like these aunties. I can't wait to be this. If only these aunties deemed it fit to say, you know what, let's all come together, cause an association, and do past questions for the ones coming behind us. If only you guys did that. Not be very I mean, I won't blame you guys because I'm sure you guys know that they're going to put Tinubu in power. Let's go. When I used to be young, I used to think I would not experience the freedom the people in their early 20s, in their 20s would actually experience, because of the kind of home I grew up in and because of the kind of dynamic I experienced. But it was crazy how I got admission into school and the freedom came tripping. I'm like, hey, how? What's going on? And I'm like, oh, I'm going to this place. And I'm like, okay, it's fine, you can go. I'm like, hey, how? So it was so shocking for me. And you know, 18, 19, like, okay, when I'm in my 20s, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Until you guys thought it was the best time for you to vote the president in. And I'm not even trying to just go about the economic aspect. There are so many aspects to this, and I've placed the issues, the common issues that has been faced by people in their early 20s in categories, so that, as I said earlier, so that we don't get too rowdy and we can treat it one at a time. You know, one thing that is helping us in these old struggles of being in your 20s is the internet. It's crazy how someone in their early 20s is doing something, everybody goes and they follow that path, and now it becomes the trend. You get someone say, oh, I got married when I was 19, now I have 4 kids, now I'm 22 and I have 4 kids. If I calculate it very well, it's the same age. I'm telling you that my occupation right now is, please daddy, borrow me 10k, but your baby, it's your baby that needs 10k, she will give it to you back for the month. And people are making crazy decisions such as getting married. I mean, I understand, yeah, but then I don't understand at the same time, because it is crazy to say that you are not experiencing pressure, not just marriage. It doesn't have to be marriage, it doesn't have to be relationship. It could be finance, it could be career, it could be different things. And I want to kickstart this whole series with career decision making. I'm studying English, and the reason I'm studying English is zero reason. I don't have any reason. The reason is because I didn't know what I want to study and say, oh, go study English, or the shiny banking industry, I'll be there, or the shiny ministry. I don't have plans to walk into those places, except God says, okay, you can actually go there. So someone asked me, oh, what are you going to do with your certificate? I'm like, I want to laminate it and give it to my father. The person was laughing. I'm like, what's funny? I'm actually not joking. I'm going to laminate it and give it to my father, because now everybody goes, oh, English, you can do anything with English. And then I enter English and I'm like, what are we doing here? The department, first off, what is going on in this department? What exactly am I doing with this thing? And what I am passionate about, what I really want to do, and what I'm studying. I mean, what I'm studying contributes to what I want to do, but it doesn't make up the whole thing. Like, anybody in any industry can do what I want to do. Do you get? So you just don't say, okay, people should do this because, and that rubbish thing where you be like, oh, you talk a lot, so you should go and study law. Are we all okay? What do you mean, oh, I talk a lot? In this economy, in this Nigeria, I was watching a video and the babe was like, oh, she was asking a question. She's studying a course, I think English or something, and she wants to go back to study law. And she's like, oh, what advice do you give? Yada, 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 and everything. And she said she has interest in making it. And I'm like, see, sister, finish that course, go and make it. Go into business. Because here's the thing, the state or the system doesn't encourage you to say you want to even go on La La Land to dream again. I mean, it's fine for you to dream big, to say, oh, the story is cute when you say, oh, I studied English, but my heart was in law, so I want to finish English and go back to study law. I can't tell them that at home, because again, the dynamic is different. You know how it is like at home with money, and you know that they can't afford to send you to a private university. That is nobody's fault. They just can't afford to send you to study law in a private university. You know you're going to go back to uni to study law for 8 years after studying English for 6 years. Are we all being jokers? And this is not a movie industry where you be like, oh, there's a moral lesson. If you want something, go for it and everything. At what cost? Because you can waste your time studying that thing. God helps you. He didn't send you to go to study law. And that is why I say, no matter the category I'm going to be touching on in this 20 series, my biggest advice, my number one advice would be, ensure that you're doing life with God, especially if you're in your early 20s, because God gives us the best direction. And people will say, oh, experience is the best teacher. God is my own teacher. God, at times I don't want to experience it. I don't want to go there, daddy. I don't want to go there, daddy more. I don't want to. I just want God to lead me and let me know what I am doing in my life. I don't have to waste time to prove a point or to say, oh, the moral lesson of the story. I don't want moral lesson. I do not want moral lesson. So I really try to ensure that, because here's the thing, because you feel like I would do this thing well doesn't mean you should do it. There are things that you be like, oh, some things are best kept as hobbies. Like, I promise you, oh my God, I love, make actual money. Nobody had to tell me. I have told myself, after school, 9 to 5 is calling me. I'm telling you, I have a dream, but I need money to sponsor that dream. So I'm gonna work 9 to 5. It's calling me. I'm not gonna refuse and say, oh, I don't know a dream. Remote job is. Not everybody will do remote work. I promise you that. Before I make money from this YouTube, only God knows. So I'm not say after I finish school now, hi daddy, people are making money remotely and all of that. So I want to be staying at home to do this. Am I being a joker? It is you understanding the dynamic you are in at, and then understanding what exactly is going to work for you. You need to understand the reality of what is going on. Because I say it again, I don't blame people that actually say they want to travel out to study, and I have things that I want to study when I'm out of this. And you're like, oh my God, Nigeria, I'm going to be on my knees in Ontario. I'm going to be praying for Nigeria. If all of you not leave, who's not going to, as fast as I'm not there, it will be fine. All of you open your eyes down for them to do this to us. I can't do this. But the point remains, as much as I'm trying to be funny, the point remains that, God forbid, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm a funny girl in Jesus' name. This is actually a fact. Moving on. So, you're about to make a career decision. You would have to think. You just don't say, okay, you're going to La La Land, you're going to, because if you say F everything, I don't care about anything, you would care later. You are going to care later. So it's always best for you to say, God, what do you want me to what do you want me to do career wise? What exactly is it? Are you trying to drive and see, here's the thing, because God has asked you, you will do something, this is who you will become. You not tell yourself, no, I'm not going to work because God has said I'm going to be a philanthropist. Do you want to use sand or stone to become a philanthropist? You need to understand that you have to understand the reality of things. I get the part where people are like, oh, don't be too hard on yourself, be chilled and everything. That's cool, that's fine, but also you need to be caught up with reality. You need to know what exactly is going on. I can't just go and tell them right now, I want to go to Bangkok, I want to go to Pan Atlantic to get studied. I have to think. I always have to think, and it's nobody's fault. I think I've mentioned it in this video. Like, it's nobody's fault at all. It is just what it is. You can't afford it. Do what you can actually do, just to ensure that every single thing you're doing works in alignment with what God wants you to do. Yeah, I really want to know how it is like making a career decision. I really want to know. I want to hear from everybody actually, whether you're in your early 20s, you're in your late 20s. How was it like making a career decision? What are the things? Because people need to tell people more stories. People need to tell their stories more. People need to tell people more things. People don't tell things, you all things, and then people are now making mistakes. You not tell them how to do it. Oh, you're not saying when I was your age, when you were my age, why did you not tell me? Why did you not tell me some things? And when I was your age, I know so. Open your mouth, speak. It's actually going to be of help to younger ones like us, and we will know. Okay, there is sense in this. That is why you see people going for conferences, going for seminars, listening to older people, wise older people, so that they don't make the same mistake that others have made, right? So yeah, please let me know in the comment section, what was it like making a career decision in your early 20s? Please let me know in the comment section. I really want to actually go through this and read people's opinion and people's thoughts. Thank you for watching my video. My name is Olayinka. They call me YK. If you want to make my head swell, please call me YK Money. Anyways, this girl is begging you to like, comment, share, and subscribe, because when YouTube money starts rolling in, I know people are going to give it to. Period. My name is YK. Catch you in the next video. Bye.